beautiful and powerful February 22nd workshop to open our heart portal, to tune into our intuition, and to really align our heart space with our desires so we can come to a beautiful co-creative process space with the divine. And I'm just so happy to have all of you here in person. We're here at the Center SF in San Francisco. We have some folks joining us online as well, and this will be actually broadcasted worldwide. So it's very, very exciting. And just an introduction, I have Nick with me here for our beautiful live tabla music. We brought two gongs together. Yael is a teacher at the center. This is her beautiful gong contributing to our sound healing session after, and I brought mine. So lots of synchronistic support to really co-create this beautiful experience so we can tap into that deep inner space of ours to really alchemize heavier emotions, things we're holding on to that now is a good time to release with the upcoming full moon in Virgo, and also really shift our energies into an unconditional loving space. And from that space, we can not only hold better space for ourselves when we encounter challenges and ups and downs of life, as well as holding space for and support those who are in need of help during challenging times, when however life likes to present itself. So this month has been themed around love, heart center, and I had the privilege and honor to really center our practice on that. So I've been teaching from Fridays to Sunday mornings at 9 and Monday evenings at 5. And many of our kriyas have been focused on the heart center, and we actually had a beautiful Valentine's Day special here at the center as well, with Nick supporting, and that was a very beautiful class. So what I'm trying to say is we've been building momentum to this moment, and with the support of the beautiful 222 portal, of the full moon in Virgo, of all the chants, the meditations, all the teachings that we've accumulated over this month, it's just a really exciting time for us to be here gathering and to practice together. So thank you all so much for your presence, for your energy, and I just can't wait to share this practice with you. So just to know you a little bit better, I know Lauren, you have practiced Kundalini for quite some time. Is there is it Daphne? You've done some as well, right? And how about you?
I've never done.
Okay, beautiful, awesome.
I'm really excited.
Okay, beautiful. You're here in the right place, and this is an epic way to start the practice, actually. So welcome. The angels, the guides are like really like here. Like this is a so typically, yeah, I would love to just go through the process, and for anyone who's new to Kundalini Yoga online as well. So let me just go over the overview for our practice. This is a very powerful practice that integrates the major yogic techniques of meditation, of chanting, using different mudras, using different focus of where the eyes focus, the drishtis. Also postures. So postures, meditation, chanting, drishtis, like just breath, different pattern breath, all the major techniques in the yogic world combined together to help us to tune into a deep space. And actually, I want to add the locks in the body as well. Root lock, throat, neck lock, and sometimes it's all maha locks, like all of them tensing. And this practice is so powerful. I tell my students, it's helpful in helping us to ground and tune into a centered, grounded space. But there's not really a limit to this practice. So if it's time for us to enlighten, to really reach multiple higher elevated consciousness, the option is here. And there are people who have very profound experiences right off the bat, even during warm-up exercises. So I just want to let everyone know, if energies, you feel surge of energies moving, if things are different, hold space with deep breath. Just observe how the body feels and let me know if you do need extra support. This tends to be a very safe practice because it's been taught over decades, and the combination of breath and movements is really to help the body to tune into a deeper space. Having said that, depending on the energy in the space, depending on the cosmic energies, today is a very powerful day. So when things do align, we can tap into a very deep space and actually really elevate our consciousness to places we have not previously experienced. So that option is definitely there. And with Kundalini Yoga, we're going to open up our sacred space with two very powerful mantras. The very first one is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. All of the mantras are in the Gurumukhi language. It's connected to the sacred Sikh texts, and Punjabi is spoken in the northern region of India. It's not tied to particular religions. We're using these sacred chants, the energies of them, and the essence to really help us to awaken and connect with our divine essence, our truth within. So Om Namo Gurudev Namo. When we're chanting this mantra, let's nasalize the Om sound so it really resonates within our skull, resonates and activates the pineal gland and the pituitary gland, and it will help us to tune into a very deep, intuitive space. And the next mantra is a protection mantra, and it's divided in 4 parts. Everything ends with Gure Name. Ad Gure Name is the wisdom since the beginning of time and before, primal wisdom. Jugad Gure Name is the wisdom throughout time. Sat Gure Name is the true wisdom. And Siddhi Guru Deve Name is the wisdom of the divine realms, the unseen realms. And when we chant the protection mantra, let's visualize and feel our beautiful inner light, energetic bodies, and into infinite space, covering all directions. So, yes, and we're going to open up the space together to create a nice, beautiful container for us to connect, to really explore the inner realms, inner workings of our heart portal, tuning into our intuition, also connecting the sacred teachings passed down from the rishis, the gurus, the saints, throughout the ages to this present moment to us through the golden chain of teachings. So let's connect our space. Let's rub our hands together to generate some heat. This activates the meridian channels, the nerve endings in the palms. What I like to do is I also rub my soles together. We typically do this at the end of the class, but it never hurts to activate meridian channels and let the energies flow so we can tap into subtle, intuitive awareness spaces in our awareness to really explore the inner workings of our consciousness, the sensations in our bodies. So placing our hands in prayer pose with some pressure between the palms. The knuckles of the thumbs are pressed into the heart center, activating it. Shoulders rolled up and back, chin slightly tucked in. Eyes closed, focus on the third eye, and let's take a few long deep breaths through the belly, through the lungs. We can sigh out to come into our inner space, our inner temple. A few more long deep breaths. And gently release as needed. Continue with long deep breaths. Feeling the body in this present moment. Let's thank our body for all of its miraculous functions. lot of them not even needing our awareness. It's automatically taken care of. Our breathing, our heartbeat. So grateful for being in this present moment to perceive everything around. Let's deeply inhale, suspend our breath at the top to tune into an even deeper space in the present moment. And relax the breath as needed. And let's inhale, suspend. And feel free to set an intention for our session together. Any prayers, wishes, desires, serving the highest good for everyone involved are welcome in our space. Relax the breath as needed. And let's continue with a deep inhale, suspending the breath. Really tune into your inner space, feeling the aliveness within, feeling the spaciousness, the unconditional love within us, around us, beyond us. Deeply exhale. We're going to prepare to open our space with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's nasalize the Om sound. Let's tune into our divine essence, tune into our truth, and the co-creator within us that is laying the foundation and guiding our way through our life's journey, honoring that divine co-creator, the divine creator, the infinite creative force that connects everything in existence. Let's inhale to begin. The breath at the top. You could apply a gentle lock, uplift the pelvic floor, contract the navel, sex organs, concentrate the energy in the body a little bit. Deeply exhale, relaxing the breath, holding the posture, keeping our gaze at the third eye point, the point between the eyebrows. We're going to continue to prepare our protection chant. Adagure Name, Jugadagure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Let's visualize beautiful protective energy emanating out from our body into infinite space. And let's take a deep inhale to begin. Adagure Name, Jugadagure Name, Satgure Name, your time to relax out of the prayer pose posture. And at your own time, you can very gently come back to our space. Feel free to take a look around the space and see if you notice any shifts made with just chanting these two mantras. A lot of times with these sacred sounds, they already are connecting us to a deeper intuitive space where things can look brighter, more vibrant, more clear. It's a nice indication that we've tapped into a nice deep intuitive space. And from this space, insights and ideas can flow through much easier. And so when ideas come through, please take a note of them. And you could journal, you could just pay mental attention, and if they're actionable, definitely start walking the next steps and start carrying these out so that we are flowing with the energy that we created, flowing with the momentum, and we can really make things happen in our lives with high involvement and low attachment. We're going to always take aligned actions, answering the inklings, the intuitive hits, and just letting go of how the outcome unfolds. However it does is meant to happen, is in alignment. Sometimes the results, the outcome is not exactly what we envision, what we hope for, but it is actually what we need, and it is serving at a higher level that a lot of times in hindsight we could clearly see that it was the perfect layout of divine plans for us. So before I continue with some warm-up exercises, I do want to honor my yoga teacher who actually just passed away last night. Sasantok Singh has truly been a bright beacon of light serving the yoga community for decades, for more than 5 decades, I believe. He's part of Sanatan Kaur's family, so and Prabnam Kaur's. I did teachers training with the whole family, so without their presence, without them sharing their wisdom, I would not be here. And his profound work on self-worth has deeply touched my life, has shifted a lot of energies, and just helped me to come to a deeply held space. He has shown me levels of love that my own family has not showed up for me the same way. Just the deepest love that sometimes our own family members don't even have access to. That type of awareness, that type of unconditional love. So I'm truly deeply grateful for everything he has taught me, for him sharing his wisdom through his teachings. He has published the book, There's a Way Out, always a way out through any challenge in life, and I just really want to honor him in this session in particular. And in the Kundalini community, we do chant a very special mantra, a cow, for honoring people who have ascended and merged their light with the divine. And this is actually a very powerful mantra for our heart space as well. It helps us to tune into the eternalness of our nature, of our essence. And one of the intentions I previously set for this class is to help us process the deepest hurt, the deepest grief. And this mantra is one of the vehicles that can help us to hold space for anyone who has transitioned into the ethers, our loved ones, our friends. Since 2020, there has been a lot of transitions, lots of natural disasters, Maui, earthquakes in Japan, all around the world. Of course, the wars. So this is a mantra that's not only helping us to tune into our essence, it also serves the purpose of uplifting all the souls to really allow them to ascend and be one with the divine and to tune into that eternal peace that is available. And it actually transcends time and space. So even if our relatives have passed 2 decades ago, 3 decades ago, this is also, it's still serving. It's a prayer that we could share with everyone who has transitioned into the ethers. So let's take a moment to chant a cow together, and this is typically done 11 times, especially for people who has recently passed away. And this is a really deep way for us to connect to that eternal nature within us. The divine is in us, it's around us, it's beyond us. And the loved ones that we connect with, our ancestors, even though they're not here in physical form, their wisdom, their soul, their DNA, their light, they continue to live on within us, especially the ancestors. Our DNA literally carries their wisdom, carries their information. So it's really beautiful to honor that. So let's take a moment to chant a cow, and let's tune into that deep space of eternity, eternal peace within us. So let's take a few long deep breaths. And remembering those who brought us here. It takes countless encounters, countless people falling in love over time to actually bring us into the present moment. And also for us to connect with the people that are coexisting in the space. Honoring all who has transitioned, knowing that they can still connect with us through our intuition, through divine messages, all the beautiful messages we can still receive from our environment, from animal spirits, from synchronicities, from messages that is available always. And also sending our unconditional love, our deepest, most expansive love to those who have crossed over. Let's inhale to begin the Akal chant. their light merge with the great divine light being held by the divine. May the families of those who transition find peace, find condolences, and find support in each other and in community, knowing that those who cross over will always be missed, and they will forever live in our hearts, and their light will forever live on. Okay. Let's feel the reverberation of this sacred mantra as it continues to reverberate the space, even in silence, reverberating within our body, allowing us to tune into the eternal nature of our soul. Even when we pass on, when we shed this body, our soul's journey will continue on. And very, very gently, let's just tune into our sacred temple, into our body. Let's give it a moment to really honor our presence, honor our ancestors, honor our awareness, being here to perceive this beautiful world, this multiverse. If we are not here to perceive it, there might not even be a multiverse. It's definitely not going to be the same. So every angle of perception, every piece of awareness is a thread that weaves the beautiful tapestry of humanity, tapestry of consciousness. So let's really take a moment to honor that beautiful tapestry of everything in existence, near and far, within, without, and beyond. Those who are present in physical form live in peace, live in love, live with the guidance of our eternal light. And let's take a moment to gently come back to our space. the divine. Let's move our body and let's create some energy. And when we are in the space of overflowing unconditional love, not only we can hold space for ourselves, we can really be able to show up for all those around us that can use our support, that can really allow us to weave our support into the greater divine plan for building our community and shifting communities that are in need from a space of grief and heavier emotions, especially after natural disasters, towards building that more peaceful, more loving future for generations to come. So from sadness, from darkness, there is light. From ignorance, we can attain wisdom. And even though our body is mortal, through the yogic practice, we could tune into that sense of immortality, the everlasting essence of our soul. So to begin, let's start with some warm-up exercises. Let's engage our navel center. We're going to inhale as we lean forward, exhale as we lean back. We're going to overlay the mantra Sat for the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat means truth, and it's that true essence beyond any prescribed identities, beyond any subscribed identities. If we are not the roles we play in society, in family, in education system, if we're not someone's daughter, someone's son, someone's colleague or classmate, who are we without these external identities? Who are we at our essence? It is something to consider, to tune into, and to connect with. Inhaling, we can mentally chant Sat. Exhaling, mentally chant Nam. Our eyes can always focus on the third eye point. Kundalini yoga is a very individualized practice, so feel free to just tune into what is most nourishing for your body in the moment. You don't need to match anyone's energy or pace, so just tune in. Inhale, mentally chant Sat. Exhale, mentally chant Nam. The Sufi grind is a very powerfully grounding exercise, connecting our energy to Mother Earth. Feel free to visualize an energetic connection between the base of our spine with the center of the earth. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Beautiful. Let's gently come to the center. Let's take a deep inhale, gentle suspension of breath at the top, and Deeply exhale. Let's reverse the circling action. Continue to mentally chant Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Feel the connection between our sit bones and tailbone with the earth. Feel the support, the caress from Mother Earth. This is also a very good exercise for balancing our digestive system. Moving the energies in the body. Allow the dormant energies from the base of the spine to start to move, to awaken, to rise up. All yogic practices are practices of unionship with the divine, with the energies within our body, coming into coherence, balance, and harmony with all aspects of ourselves. The deepest form of unconditional love is in acceptance and forgiveness and appreciation of all aspects of ourselves, from physical body to mental state to the energetic parts of us. Continue to inhale Sat, exhale Nam. And very, very gently, let's come to the center. Deep inhale. Suspend the breath at the top. Contract the navel, sex organs, rectum muscles. Very gentle squeeze to concentrate energy. Deeply exhale. Relax everything. I do want to mention, if you are on heavy days of your moon cycle or expecting to be pregnant, there's no need to apply root lock. Just relax everything. Otherwise, the root lock can be applied at the end of every exercise to concentrate energy. And for new students, you could just try it out, experience it, see how it works for you. So the next exercise, we can actually sustain a root lock throughout to allow the energies to further concentrate. Next exercise is the spinal flex. We're going to place our hands on our shins. Inhale, pointing our sternum forward and up, opening up our heart center, keeping our chin tucked in. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Eyes can continue to focus on the third eye. And we're always matching our breathing with the movement, with the mantra. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Really tune into your body, into your heart space. This is a great exercise to keep our heart center open so we can receive love and give love. This is also a powerful exercise to tune our spine so it's nice and flexible and supple, and also it allows our vital energies to flow, allows all the signals, neural signals, to effectively be transmitted across our body. So this exercise and all the exercises that helps to tune the spine can enhance vitality and our energy. Eyes can remain closed. Focus on the third eye. Let's continue our practice. Inhale, Sat. Exhale. Just pay attention that we are moving our head forward and back in a straight line. The neck lock is applied, so the chin is tucked in. And the head doesn't need to flex up and down. It just is held in at the center, and we're moving forward and back. Inhale, Sat. Exhale. Feel the suppleness of our spine. Feel the subtle energetic flow within our body. From the base to the top of our head into our energetic fields. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. And let's come to the center, deep inhale. A gentle suspension of breath at the top. Apply Rulak if you like. Really feel the rise of energy from the base of the spine to the top of our head into the auric fields. And relax the breath as needed. We're going to do some spinal twists. This practice is borrowed from Sattva Yoga. We're going to hold our arms up at 90-degree angles on each side. We're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. And we're going to balance the divine masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So let's inhale, mentally chant Shiva. Exhale, mentally chant Shakti. We're using these sacred Sanskrit chants to help us to bring these energies into harmony, into coherence. We have Shiva to the left, Shakti to the right. Matching the movement with your breath, with the mantras. This is another exercise where a gentle Rulak can be applied and sustained to concentrate energy in our bodies. Just a little more. And coming to the center, deep inhale. A gentle suspension of breath at the top. Feel the concentration of energies in our body. And deeply exhale. You could gently shake out your arms. And let's sweep our auric field. And let's do a similar exercise that's the original Kundalini yoga form. Hands on our shoulders. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. And really feel the difference between the postures. Previous exercise has activated muscle groups in our upper torso area. So it's actually making this practice, this exercise, much smoother and easier. This is a nice metaphor for how we want to approach difficult moments and challenges in life. Usually we do exert more efforts up front to shift energy, to to really take actions and to rebalance things. As time go on, as we accumulate lessons and wisdom, similar situations can become easeful to shift through. So the beginning can be harder, and it's always good to have a beginner's mindset to treat everything as if we're encountering it for the first time, and really allow the wisdom in each moment to unfold for us to truly appreciate and marvel and be enchanted by everything life is presenting us with. Inhale soft, exhale numb, connecting to our true essence, to our divine co-creator. And coming to the center, deeply inhale. Gentle suspension of breath at the top. Holding the posture, let's deeply exhale. Let's do some elbow lifts. Inhale, raising the elbows towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the elbows back to the parallel posture. Inhale, soft, exhale, numb. This is a great exercise for massaging our neck and shoulder areas. Allow any tension to soften. Allow any constricted areas to open. Bring energy flow and blood flow, circulation of energy and blood into these areas, nourishing parts of us that might feel tense and tight. Inhale, soft, exhale, long. And deep inhale, elbows pointing to the ceiling. Gentle suspension of breath at the top. And deeply exhale, let's shake out the arms. And sweep the auric field. And let's do some life nerve stretches, spreading our legs out in the V shape. You could adjust this posture as needed. Knees can be bent. If it serves, you could hold on to your knees, your shins. If you could reach your toes, give your big toes a nice squeeze to activate the meridian channels. Let's inhale, stretch up at the center. Exhale, bending to the left side, giving the toes a nice squeeze if you can reach them. Forehead to the knee. And visualize the forehead touching the knee if needed. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, mentally chant sat. Exhale, mentally chant long. Moving with the breath. Overlaying the mantra. Sat on the inhale. Nam on the exhale. Engaging the navel center. And deeply inhale center. Exhale, reaching both sides, keeping the back nice and straight, keeping the neck aligned with the back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale soft, exhale down. Imagine the forehead is touching the floor. Feel free to touch it if you can. Stretching both sides, activating the sciatic nerves, life nerves. And deepest inhale up, Release both sides and gently shake out our legs. And let's come to cross-legged posture for some neck and shoulder exercises. Let's tilt our head forward, tucking the chin into the notch between the collarbones. Long, deep breaths. Really breathe into the stretch, the back side of our neck. And very, very gently, let's face the ceiling. Eyes can remain closed. Focus on the third eye. Looking through the closed eyelids towards the ceiling. Let's open up our throat center, the center for communication, sharing our wisdom, our voice, our truths, our gifts, our desires, our messages through the throat center. Shoulders are balanced and relaxed. And coming to the center, let's rotate our head towards the left side. Continue with long deep breaths. Eyes can close, looking over the left shoulder. And gently rotating towards the right side. Continue with long deep breaths. And coming to the center, let's tilt our head towards the left side, making sure the shoulders are level, balanced, and relaxed. Really stretch in the opposite. When we tilt to the left, we're counter stretching to the right. And let's gently switching sides, tilting our head towards the right side, counter stretching the left. Continue with long deep breaths. And coming to the center, we're going to very gently rotate our head side to side, drawing a semicircle at the front, ear to ear. Really breathe into any areas of tension and tightness. You can visualize beautiful divine light pouring down from above into our body, softening and opening, nourishing any areas of tension. And very, very gently, we're going to rotate our head back, and we're drawing some circles at the back, opening up the throat center again. And relaxing at the center, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Bring both shoulders up and roll them back. Continue with long deep breaths. This is a good invitation to continue to tune into your heart center, keeping the front heart center nice and open. You could even visualize, just assess how filled is our energies at the heart center in this moment. However it shows up intuitively, there's opportunities to replenish that supply. The goal is to have overflowing energy for ourselves and everyone we love, so we could show up in best ways to support everyone. Relax relaxing the shoulders. Let's reverse the shoulder rolls. Bring both shoulders up and roll them forward. Really breathe into the back heart center, the space between the shoulder blades. Continue with long, deep breaths. Back heart center is a good energetic center for releasing intense emotions, also environmental energies. If there's tension building up in the space in the room, it's good to just allow energies to flow through, not let them affect us in any way. Relaxing the shoulders. Let's continue with some neck rolls. Let's draw full circle all the way around. Continue with long, deep breaths. Breathe into any areas of tension. Just take a note. Allow those places to soften, to open. Beautiful. Coming to the center, let's reverse the circling direction. Continue with long, deep breaths. And coming to the center, we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. Bring both shoulders up and drop them down. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. This is a good exercise to sustain a root lock if you like. Powerfully inhaling and exhaling. This is a good invitation to physically shrug off any heavier emotions, anything you would like to release in this moment. Eyes can focus on the third eye. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Let's alternate the shoulders. One up, one down. Alternating the sides. Continue with the alternating shoulders, switching the sides. And let's shrug both shoulders again. Deepest inhale, both shoulders up. Let's suspend our breath at the top. Squeeze everything, pull all the muscles. Concentrate the energy. Apply the root-lock if you like. Pull everything up and in. Tense the muscles you can think of. Place the tip of your tongue to the roof of the mouth. And deeply exhale. And let's take two more long, deep inhales and suspension of breath. Deeper inhale, longer hold, and stronger squeeze. Really concentrate the energy in our bodies. Tense all the muscles you can think of. Your toes, your fingers, your face. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth to connect energies towards upper centers. deepest inhale, strongest squeeze, longest hold. Sip a little more air if you need. Concentrate the energy in our body. Bring out any residual tension in the body. And deeply exhale, relax the breath. Take a moment to tune into your body and just notice how these exercises have shifted our energy, our awareness, and our perception of space within. Perhaps it's a little more spacious, the body feels lighter. Just take a moment to notice any changes, any shifts. And very gently, we're going to come to all fours for some cat cows. Hands will be placed shoulder width apart. The fingers are spread wide apart. So, coming to all fours, we're going to inhale, curving down the spine. Eyes can close, focus on the third eye, gazing towards the ceiling through the closed eyelids. And exhale, dropping the head down, tucking in the tailbone, arching the back towards the ceiling. Inhale, sat, exhale, nab. This is another exercise where we can sustain a gentle root lock. For Kundalini yoga practices, it can be rather activating. Very strong breaths in and out, but if you're called to flow like Vinyasa yoga, definitely you could do that. Just match your breathing to the movement, whether it's activating or nice and gentle. Just tune in. Inhale, sat, exhale, down. This is a great exercise for opening all the energetic centers, balancing, harmonizing the major energetic centers in our body. Just pay attention from the base of the spine to the top of the head, into the energetic fields. Inhale, sat, exhale, now. If you just have 3 minutes out of your day for any practice, this is a good one to do. It can be its own standalone kriya. And you can stay inhale. Suspend the breath at the top, curving the spine down, eyes gazing towards the ceiling. Apply the Rulak if you're called to concentrate energy. Deeply exhale, rounding the back, arching the spine, tucking the tailbone. Hold the breath out. Apply the Rulak if you like. Inhale to the center, flat back, tabletop posture. And exhale to child pose. Hands can be in Guru Pranam, prayer pose in front of you. Forehead to the mat. Hands can also just relax in front of you. Just take a moment to tune into your body. In the child pose, long deep breaths. Feel into your heart center. Feel into your aliveness. Take a moment to hover your awareness throughout your inner space, from the top of your head to the base of your spine, across your limbs. You can visualize and remember moments of you feeling so open and free, unconditionally loving. Moments of you spent with loved ones, perhaps appreciating the beauty of our natural world, standing on top of a mountain, overlooking a beautiful valley, taking a stroll around the lake, a beautiful walk along the beach. Just feel the openness, the gratitude we have for all the beauty our world has to offer, the love we have for nature, the love we have for our communities, the love we have for ourselves. Taking the steps, being courageous in showing up for our lives, being courageous in shifting through hardships, facing challenges, and also courageously loving everything life is presenting to us. Loving the people coming to our lives, loving the people exiting, loving the people here in physical form, and eternally loving those who are watching over us in the ethers. Allow that essence of love amplify. Allow it to brush over us, radiate out from our core to the rest of our body, lighting up every cell, every molecule, every atom. Let it radiate out and let it weave into the collective conscious. Let it enhance the fabric of love that we consciously have weaved together. May it travel to places that need healing and love. Let it be our prayer that anyone who needs the feeling of love can find it within their body, within their awareness, knowing that it is there for us to access. It has not left us. It has always been with us through the ups and downs, through the ages. People can evoke love, but no one can take it away from us. It's who we are. It's part of our essence. It's part of our wholeness. And very, very gently, let's come to our knees. And we're going to push ourselves up into triangle pose, engaging the navel center and distributing the weight to the center, away from the wrists, even distribution of weight across our fingers. Try to touch our heels, but bring them close to the mat or touch them to our mat. Let's continue with some long deep breaths, breathing in and out, engaging the navel, and let's pedal our feet back and forth a little to stretch out our shins and our calves. Very, very gently, let's walk our feet towards our hands, coming to a front fold. And we're going to lengthen our legs to come up a little. Let's hug our opposite elbows. Give ourselves a nice gentle caress and a sway side to side. Feeling the love we have for our body, for everything we want to appreciate. And vertebrae by vertebrae, let's very gently come to do some windmill exercises. Let's stretch out our arms and let's widen our stance. Inhale with the heart center open. Exhale, we're going to touch our right hand to the left toe, the other arm straight up. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side, left hand to the right toe. Alternating the sides. Inhale, soft, exhale, long. Matching the breath with the movement, with the mantra, sat on the inhale, nam on the exhale. Stretching out the life nerves. Beautiful. Coming to the center, deep inhale. Breathe the prana into our heart center. Breathe in the life force, and let's gently shake out our arms, shaking our legs. Let's shake our body. If there's anything heavy, anything that feels stagnant, it's a good time to release it. And very gently, let's come to standing. We're going to do some yogi's march. Index fingers to the thumbs. Take a point in front of you to look at. Inhale, raising both arms up, one knee up. Exhale, arms down, knee down. Same thing on the other side. Pairing the breath with the movement. Sat on the inhale, nam on the exhale. This is a very good exercise for circulating lymph in our body. So our immune system is optimized to fight off diseases and infections for us, keeping us nice and healthy and strong. This is also a very powerful exercise to clear our auric field, making it nice and magnetic and radiant. Beautiful. Let's deeply inhale. Stretch our arms and gently shake out our legs, our hands, arms, and legs. And we're going to take a moment to settle down, and we're going to start the Kriya. If you would like to drink some water and tea, we have some tea available. And feel free to use the restroom as well. Okay. Thanks for the sound effects, Lion. And it's good to see you, Azariah. Alright, so I'm going to introduce us to the Kriya for tonight. It's the Kriya to open the heart center. When our heart is open, it welcomes in unconditional love a lot easier. It welcomes in opportunities a lot easier, and divine connections, synchronicities. Just having the openness of the heart allows us to really welcome all the opportunities life has to offer, and also in energies of our sacred chakras. It can allow us to tune into the subtleties of intuition and feel the guidance more clearly. So always allow the heart to speak its desires, and let's follow that and see where life leads us. That puts us on a path that can allow the highest forms of destinies to unfold. It's when we try to ignore these inklings, when we go the other direction, we soon can learn lessons that those don't serve us. So eventually, through trials and tribulation, we all learn lessons that when we tune into the intuitive space, it always serves. And it takes an open heart, it takes courage to follow through with the intuitive guidance, to have faith and trust. And yeah, let's use this Kriya to really help us to create an open, loving feeling so it increases our love for ourselves, compassion and sensitivity to ourselves, to others. It really helps us to drop emotional defensiveness. It has this calming effect to allow us to let go of unnecessary thoughts and feelings so we can be more present and experience our feelings more clearly. And in the present moment, that's where we can tap into the infinite possibilities. So a lot of it, the beginning parts of it requires us to stand up. So and then before we do that, let me go through the technique of breath of fire. It's controlled panting. For beginners, you can focus on the exhale. The inhale should follow. Every time we exhale, we're pumping, contracting the navel center, so pushing the navel center in, and then the inhale, it relaxes, and the breath will follow. If you're on your heavy days of moon cycle or expecting to be pregnant, please continue with long deep breaths. So no breath of fire, just long deep breathing. Otherwise, it looks like this. Notice the navel center is in and out, in and out. Eyes can always close, focus on the third eye. And the regular dog panting with the tongue out is like, it's kind of a similar practice. But in this case, we're breathing in and out through the nose with the mouth closed. So the first exercise, it's a standing prayer pose. Tuning into our heart center, standing up, legs are shoulder width apart. You can push the knuckles of the thumbs into the heart center, rolling the shoulders back. Standing up nice and tall and straight. Eyes closed, focus on the third eye, and start breath of fire. Breath of fire is a very clearing breath. It can release heavier emotions. It can really enliven the auric fields. So feel into your heart center. And if you want to tune into your auric fields, you could also do that as well. Just tune into the body and notice subtle shifts in your awareness through the practice. Doing so well, please keep up. There's just about 15 seconds left. You could intensify the breath of fire if you like. And deepest inhale. Suspend the breath at the top. You could even apply the Rulak if you like. Concentrate the energy, feeling to the heart center. Deeply exhale, relaxing out of the posture. Next one is almost like martial arts. We're going to do some punching. So it's with breath of fire as well. It's so rapid. You're doing the exercise with the breath of fire. Actually, it's probably not like karate. So just straight punches. And just go ahead. Yes. leg. Punch through any blocks. Punch through any illusion. Allow the heart center to fully open to guide your way forward. Punch through any pain, any challenge. Tune into the warrior aspects that's in you. Feel free to pull the other arm back as you punch forward to add more momentum and force. Really feel into the heart center. To tune into your heart center, tune into your energy. Continue with breath of fire. Last 5 seconds. And deepest inhale, both arms extended out. Suspend the breath at the top. Feel into your heart center. Feel the energy at the front. And exhale, relax the arms. Next, we're going to make some arm circles. The inhale is when the arms come forward. Exhale as it swings back. So, powerful breaths. Big circles. Eyes can close, focus on the third eye. Really feel the heart center opening. Feel the auric fields widening, brightening, becoming radiant and magnetic. When our heart center is open, we're very magnetic to opportunities, to love, to everything you want to attract into your life. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Big circles. Deep inhale, extending arms straight ahead, elongate the spine, suspend the breath at the top, apply the Rulak if you like, and exhale, gently shake out the arms, sweep the auric fields, and let's gently come to easy pose. And we're going to do some hand pumping. So interlacing the hands in front of the heart center. It's about 4 to 6 inches in front of the chest, in front of the heart center. Inhale, lift the hands up to the level of the throat. Exhale, sweep them down to the navel center. So starting from the center, inhale to the throat level, exhale to the navel. Really powerfully inhaling and exhaling. Eyes closed, focus on the third eye. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Continue the movement, very powerful sweep across the heart center. Inhale to the throat, exhale to the navel. Seconds. practice inhale, holding the hands in front of the heart center. Suspend the breath at the top. You can even try to pull the hands apart as you hold the breath. Tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Apply the ruler if you like. And exhale, relax. The hands, take a moment to tune in and just feel the energy that are flowing. Just be aware. Keep your awareness within. We're going to prepare to chant the mantra Sa Ta Nama. Sa is tuning to the infinite creative force. Ta is birth. Na is death. And Ma is rebirth, the cycle of totality, birth, death, rebirth. And we're going to, it's the standard Kirtan Kriya mudra. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall in cross-leg position, and hands will be placed on our side, relaxed on each side. Eyes is closed halfway, and you can fix your gaze downward. So kind of just open the eyes gently and look down. And we're going to inhale to chant Sa Ta Na Ma. And each time we chant, we're touching each finger to the thumb. So Sa is index fingers to the thumb. Ta is middle fingers to the thumb. Na is the ring fingers to the thumb. And Ma is the pinkies to the thumb. And let's inhale to begin. Sa Ta Na Ma. 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 Sa easy pose. Suspend the breath gently. Feel the reverberation of Satanama in your body. Deeply exhale as needed. Just take a moment to tune in to the reverberations. And we're going to end our Kriya with left nostril breathing. So sit up with a tall, straight spine. We're going to block the right nostril with the index finger of the right hand. Or you could block it with your thumb if it's easier. Just long, deep breaths through the left nostril. Slowly through the left nostril, and as we exhale, we're going to round our lips and breathe out through our mouth with the rounded lips. So inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the rounded lips. Continue with long, deep breaths. Try to count 10 seconds for the inhales and the exhales, matching the duration of the inhale and exhale. Eyes can close, focus on the third eye, being aware of where the breath is flowing, how the lungs, the rib cage is expanding on the inhale, how the breath is being let go. And the breath at the top. And deeply exhale. Just relax the breath. You can breathe through both nostrils. Follow the natural flow of your breath. Oh, actually, it's still still blocking the left nostril, but flow with the natural rhythm. Instead of counting to 10 seconds, it's natural rhythm. Continue with left nostril breathing. the inhale. Suspend the breath at the top. Apply a gentle relax if you like. And deeply exhale. Feel free to just lie down into Savasana. Feel free to get some blankets and keep warm. And to dim the lights a little. We'll begin our sound journey. Stay hydrated and get some tea. I'm gonna be right. Just take a moment to gently close your eyes. Gently lay down. Feel free to hover your awareness back into your body. Feel free to just allow the awareness to hover from the top of your head and take a gentle scan over your head, torso, arms, everywhere that you're paying attention to is relaxing more and more. You can begin to count down from a number, knowing that as you count down, your awareness is dropping in deeper and deeper. So visualize going down an elevator or sinking down from the surface of water into deep parts, going down towards the ocean floor. Allow your awareness to sink down deeper and deeper, covering the arms, the legs, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, relaxing more and more. As you hover your awareness towards the heart center, you can visualize beautiful rose at the heart center, unfurling its petals in a beautiful spiral. As it opens up, that beautiful spiral is creating a portal and just travel right through. Allow your awareness to explore your inner space with beautiful sounds. Feel free to take a deep breath. Very, very gently. Bring your awareness back into your body. Just take your time to come back. Very gentle moving fingers and your toes. And just circle your wrists and ankles. Take your time to stretch a little bit overhead if you like. Stretch the arms overhead, pointing the toes in the opposite direction. Feel free to do some cat stretches side to side. Take a few more breaths. Really pay attention and notice if there are messages that came through the savasana, or maybe just tuned into a super relaxed and forth to massage along the spine. Back up for our long time sunshine song. For those who are sleeping, we'll let them sleep. And the words for the long time sunshine song are: may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light not in front, the pure light within you guide your way on. Sorry. So may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. If it's in front, follow the light in front as well. Just follow. If the divine is shining a light and guiding your way on, let's all follow that. So let's rub our hands together to generate some heat and friction, reactivating the meridian channels. And let's place our hands in prayer pose with the knuckles of the thumbs pressing to the heart center, tuning back into our heart, shoulders roll up and back, chin slightly tucked in, eyes closed, focus on the third eye. Let's take a few long deep breaths through the belly, through the lungs. Let's deeply exhale and remember our intention for the task together, knowing that everything is unfolding for us with divine alignment, support, and blessings. Take a few long deep breaths. Let's prepare to chant the long time sunshine song. And let's inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. And we'll chant 3 long satnams to close our space. Let's take a deep inhale to begin. May we live in love, in peace, in alignment, and receiving all the blessings and miracles unfolding for us in every moment. Thank you all so much for coming to today's workshop. I will be hosting more in April and around the city, so to stay in touch with me, feel free to follow me on Instagram. The handle is @empowerwell. I'm gonna hand out some contact contact information as well. For those of you online, thank you all so much. Feel free to connect with me online. And special thanks to Nick, who's been amazing and so supportive throughout this workshop with your beautiful tabla music and your energy, everything. I'm just so grateful for you. And for Lion, for all of your support with setting up all the sound system and the video, and of course, just energetic and all layers of support as well. And to everyone who's present, sharing your light, your energy, co-creating this beautiful experience with us. Stay tuned. I'm teaching here Fridays to Mondays, and also I'll be teaching at Love and Light Studio in the Excelsior area, and for next week Tuesday I'm teaching at Menlo Park. It's called Little House. So if you are around the Bay Area and if you like to follow along in my teaching journey, feel free to join me at any time. And I also offer one-on-one support as well. So typically after my classes, I give intuitive readings and energy healing. So if you're up for that, I'm also here to support after class. We just have to get things wrapped up and clear their space. But otherwise, I'm here for intuitive readings and energy healing. So thank you again all so much. I hope you enjoyed our workshop together, and stay tuned for more. I probably will be hosting longer sound healing sessions, and I'm always co-creating, so Nick probably will be joining many of my sound healing sessions. I'm also lining up retreats in Harbin, in Mount Shasta, so lots of fun things ahead. And actually, retreats can be closer by in Green Gulch as well. As things align, as things are called, they will fall into place naturally. So thank you again so much, and blessings to all of you. May your path stay bright and beautiful, and may you stay beautiful and radiant, and bless the world with your unconditional love, with compassion, with open arms for support, for your love, and sharing your creativity and your gifts. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy 222. Yay! And full moon in Virgo happening 2 days. And thank you for the beautiful cow chant as well. So